Welcome to Tasting with Mike and Matt. I'm Mike Veach. This is my partner in crime, Matt Kohorst.
Howdy.
And today we're tasting a new product from the Starlight Distillery. Matt and I actually went to the bottle release that they did at the distillery because it's 20-minute drive from our house to Huber's.
Yeah.
And Ted Huber and the group there was kind enough to send me an invitation, and Matt and I went.
I got to tag along, which is always awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we had a great event.
We did have a great event. You know, one thing I want to say is we had an old-fashioned before the official tasting started with that cigar batch, the Starlight cigar batch. I gotta say, that was one of the best old-fashions I've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's so good. I picked up a bottle of the cigar batch, and I've fallen in love with it all over again. So,
Yeah.
So for Starlight cigar batches, that's just a really, really good product. And this one, really, really good as well. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to
We
taste
tasted
it again.
We tasted it there at the distillery.
We did.
Under the tutelage of Ted and his sons.
Yeah, they took us on a, not a hayride, what would you call it? Like
Just one of their wagons that they pull behind the tractor, because they took us to a tasting room, a new tasting room that they just developed.
really nice. Really
nice tasting room. And I believe that's going to be their bottling facility too, didn't they say? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And we, they let us taste the whiskey, and
Yeah.
they talked about it, and they gave us some food, and
Great people.
great event.
Yeah.
So this is their 10-year-old bourbon. I've always said that Ted Huber is proof that you can make great bourbon outside of the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Even though my grandfather, who lived in Scottsburg, Indiana, his farm in Scottsburg, Indiana, he always said that Indiana really doesn't start until you get north of Seymour, because the people in Indianapolis could care less about the southern part of the state.
That's so true.
So, stealing a line from John Littman, who always said that Cincinnati was Buckeye-occupied northern Kentucky, I say southern Indiana is Hoosier-occupied northern Kentucky. But this is a bourbon whiskey, 10 years old, 114.2 proof, and I don't see any other relevant information on the bottle, other than it's distilled on the Huber's farm, and it's a small batch. Great bottle. Love the cork.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Even got their little Starlight star on the top.
Yeah. It's a very elegant bottle.
Yes. But Ted Huber has always been one of my favorite people. I first really met him when he hired Lisa Wicker as their distiller.
Okay.
And she invited me up to the distillery for a tour, and I took a tour of the distillery with her and Ted. And Ted is such a knowledgeable person when it comes to distilling.
And both of his sons and his wife, they're all involved in it, like heavily. Yeah. Like I think the sons are really taking off with it as well. So I think it's kind of a family.
Well, and they're a farmer distiller.
Yeah.
They raise the corn and they raise the rye, and I don't think they malt their own barley, but that's a very different thing to do. Malting barley is very expensive and hard to do.
Yeah.
But still, they raise their own grains and everything. But they're also a winery, and they make brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, they got two distilleries. One makes bourbon, the other one makes brandy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very famous for, well, we went up there just the other day and got a bunch of strawberries, because they have a U-pick strawberries, and, of course we didn't do the U-pick, but we got strawberries from them, and fresh peaches, and, all kinds of fresh produce up there.
Yeah, if you're from around this area, you know Huber's, and most people have been there. And
a great restaurant, too.
Great restaurant. I mean, it's one of those things where, or one of those places where, like, you can go get a pumpkin, or
your Christmas tree.
Or your Christmas tree. So everybody around here kind of knows about Huber's, has been up there. The winery was their first, I guess, alcohol-based product. But then, when Ted came along, I guess it's been over 10 years now since we've got a 10-year-old product. Like, everything that they've done with the whiskey I've enjoyed every single product that they come out with. Yeah.
But, they got a great bakery that makes some really great blackberry or peach, or I think your favorite was the jalapeno pepper bread.
Oh, that stuff is so good. Yeah.
Jalapeno pepper and cheese, something like that.
Yeah, it's like a jalapeno cheddar bread. It's so good.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
So.
Great peaches too. Those peaches were really good. Yeah.
So let's take a nose on this. Oh, it's got a great nose. Lots of caramel, a little vanilla, probably a.
So it had a milk chocolate there.
Yeah, maybe a little milk chocolate. There's some fruit. I'm thinking maybe like a ripe apple.
Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
Some baking spices. Maybe a little cardamom.
Oh man, that's lovely.
Yeah. And then of course you got the oak.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a sip. Oh yeah, definitely caramel, vanilla, apple.
That apple's so good on that. Yeah.
A little cinnamon, maybe a little cardamom.
I would go with that.
With a little, with the oak. And then the finish is oak and that cardamom.
I think so, yeah. That cardamom really sitting there on the finish. I'm still getting that.
And I'm getting that lingering caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a very good sip of whiskey.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Try some cranberry.
Getting a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
Matter
cinnamon,
of fact,
apple.
kind of toned down the caramel vanilla.
It did.
The apple's still there, but that cinnamon.
It's really coming through. It's an apple
cinnamon and oak, and then on the finish, I'm getting a lot of oak and cinnamon. Just a little bit of that lingering apple.
Mm-hmm. Which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. I bet you this would make a great old-fashioned as well.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Maybe even rival your cigar blend.
It might. Well, the price of this bottle, I might not mix it with anything.
Yeah, it was a bit expensive.
A little pricey.
I think we got, our bottles were given to us, weren't they? Or did we have to buy them?
No, I definitely bought mine.
Okay.
I think, if I'm correct, it was $225 to $250 for this bottle. Which, you're getting a 10-year-old product that...
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Right.
For these bottles, you just pay that much for these kind of bottles, and they're worth it.
Well, that pecan brought back the caramel and chocolate.
Yeah, peppery finish.
Peppery finish. Still got a little bit of that apple fruit, but it's not as dominant as it was with the cranberry.
Right.
And you got the oak.
Mm-hmm.
But that finish, it's oak, it's pepper, and it's got that lingering caramel.
It does. And I really like that because it just kind of sits there. Very long finish on this one. Fantastic.
Yeah. Let's cleanse our palate, try the chocolate. Oh, talk about caramel.
Yeah. And the apple's back.
Mm-hmm.
A hint of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of, I'm getting a little bit of cardamom. And then it's still that nice long caramelly finish with a good amount of oak.
A little bit of chocolate in the finish too.
Yeah. Oh man,
it's very good with that chocolate.
Very good, yeah. That might be my favorite pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either neat or chocolate.
I bet you this would go very well on a chocolate dessert.
Oh.
I once did a tasting with Susan Riegler was there, and I took some. Actually, it was a 20-year-old Van Winkle product that it was sold only in Japan. Society of Bourbon Connoisseurs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is what, 15 years ago or more. And she brought a chocolate mousse that paired so well with that bourbon. This would go very well with a chocolate mousse as well.
Yeah. So yeah, pair this one with a chocolate dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It's exceptional. It's a great product. I mean,
even just a plain old chocolate cake.
Yeah.
A good old chocolate cake. Have a sip of bourbon with it. This bourbon with it.
Yeah. Or make yourself an old fashioned with it. And I think you're right. I think it would make a great old fashioned.
You know what I'd be tempted to try this with?
Yeah.
Try a bourbon ball cocktail.
Oh yeah. Okay. You got your chocolate there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is just really, really good stuff. A little pricey. But yeah, if you, I'm not sure how far Huber's goes, but if you can find it, pick a bottle of it up. Pick a bottle of that cigar batch up. If you find that, get that one. I think it's the Amburana casks that really give it that cigar blendy flavor that I really like. High cinnamon, but yeah, this stuff is amazing. I'm not sure if it's gonna be wide released. I'm sure they've got a finite amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you find one and you have the money, it's worth the money.
Yeah, worth every penny.
Yeah. All right.
So, Ted Huber, making great whiskey. Continue the tradition, the family tradition. I'm sure your sons are going to continue the distillery. We look forward to tasting your whiskey for the next 50 years or so. Not that I'll be around 50 years from now, but
I might be.
You might
be.
So, cheers.
Cheers.